Greetings, beloved divine diamond light, Lord and Lordettes of infinite love. Christ consciousness shift here with another video. This video is a continuation from the breakups video that I've done previously. I would like to add a situation for educational purposes that was not added in the previous video. So, if you remember, in my previous video I had three main serious relationships. They was D, S, and JC. Now, before S and JC, there was another S. And the reason why I didn't add this connection to the previous, because it didn't last that long. Nevertheless, that connection created a profound change in my attitude and in my character. So let me explain what happened. If you remember, I said that S broke up with me and it shattered me, and basically she kind of hung around a little bit to help me get over the breakup. This caused me to have hope and still want things to, well, basically us to get back together. Yeah, that continued for a long time, like a good couple years. So I ended up meeting another S, and when I met this S, like, situations happened that created a good connection, like early, like really early, like we had a good connection from like early stages, like we really liked each other. But when I was left to my own thoughts, I still kind of had a want for that previous relationship to work out. When I spoke to my friends about it, my friends that were older than me, they told me that I was stupid, that the other S, the previous one, isn't there anymore. That situation's over. You need to be serious about this new opportunity that is coming your way. But mentally and emotionally, I wasn't really there yet. And I shared my thoughts with the new S. So when I told S about my thoughts and feelings about the previous connection that I had, it didn't go well. She shut it down just like that, locked me off basically, and that slapped me awake. Like, I was like, oh, I didn't meet up with the ex, I didn't chat to the previous S or nothing. It was just my thoughts and feelings, and that was enough for her to say, you know what, boom, done, cut me off. That slapped me awake. And out of respect, even though I wanted to try and fix that situation, I kind of let it burn a little bit and decided to myself to change. Like, there's no way I'm gonna let an old relationship or a finished connection to interfere with a new opportunity. So yeah, that made me realize I'm going to be very serious if I have another opportunity for a love connection. And after that, I met JC. But yeah, I definitely need to be like, I'm very appreciative, because that, even though that scenario wasn't as long as the ones that I mentioned previously, the change in my character, the growth, that I had spiritually from that situation is basically thanks to her and that experience. So I wouldn't say that it wasn't love. I would say it was real love that happened, which caused this change in me. So I'm gonna refer to her as double S because she's super. And that's the only um, woman that left me that um, sparked up really good change. You know what I mean? The other ones I kind of was confused, but that one I feel like that was the only time, because I'm not really a person to really mess about when I have a partner, and this is why even though I didn't do anything, I was talking about it because I was like still not fully engaged. I was engaged, but there was two minds to me. So yeah, basically because of her, because of Super S, I make sure that when an opportunity for love comes, I make sure that I'm fully 100% ready and on taking it serious from the get-go. Because I realize the foundations, the starting of a love connection is very important. Like, if it's not really solid and serious from the get-go, it's not good grounds for it to last for a long time. So yeah, after that, I never really saw S again. I saw her twice. Yeah, I saw her twice after that. One time I saw her at the bus stop, and I didn't know it was her. Like, she was ninjaed up. She had the scarf over the face, she had a hoodie up, and probably a hat or something. I didn't know it was her. But what made me realize it was her is that when our bus came, just before she got on the bus, she turned and waved at me. And I was like, that's double S. And it was too late. Like, I didn't even get to say anything to her. And then another time after that, I saw her and she was married. Like, she was with her husband at the time. And I greeted her husband and said a little hi. And yeah, like, all the best to double S, man. Like, she's a super woman, and she created a very profound change in me. And like, she deserves, like, I really appreciate that scenario. And yeah, thanks. And yeah, this message is just to advise people, when you have an opportunity for love, like, take it seriously. Make sure it starts good from the beginning. No messing around, because the foundation is very important. And yeah, try not to have, like, when it's time to be serious, like, have respect for others, and just make sure that you just take things serious from the get-go. Because even though the change in me was good from that experience, I would have preferred if it was longer than that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I could have learned more and had a better experience if it lasted longer. So that's my advice. Just when you get a good opportunity for love, like, just take it serious and get as much goodness as you can, and always learn. As I said previously, love connections are there to help you learn, and as long as you learn, you benefit, regardless of how good or bad, regardless of how bad the end might be. Alright, beloveds, Thanks again, Super S. Um, I'm gonna leave you all in peace, love, oneness. Amen. So be it.